Welcome everybody, welcome back to another episode of Torque Rebuilds. Today we're going to be pulling the engine out of our 300ZX. I'm missing like a whole top of the engine. I'll kind of get into that when I pop the hood and everything and show you guys I know we've had a couple of videos that show that. But we're going to jack her up, put her on jack stands. A lot of the work is already done for us. We don't have, the wiring harness is not connected, the plenum is completely gone. I would have actually tried to pull it out using the plenum, but we're going to try to get everything done. I'm going to be shooting this with a couple of different cameras. We're going to use the GoPro to get underneath the car, so if anything happens, I'd rather damage the GoPro than damage my main YouTube camera. So we're going to try to get this taken care of and done and take you guys along for the ride.
Alright guys, so I'm going to stop the video right here for a second. Ask you guys to subscribe to our channel, like the video, leave me a comment if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. But here is the motor. The transmission is actually sitting right over there. So when you pull these motors out of these cars, I would show you, but like it's really windy and it's a tad bit cold. Before you pull the engine or get the engine partially out or partially up, don't forget to completely remove the power steering pump. It goes right there where that black bracket is, right above the alternator. And then, but before you do anything on the transmission, I believe it's on the passenger side, or it might even be on the driver's side, is your slave cylinder for the transmission to shift it. Remove that. I completely forgot about it. It has been quite a long time since I pulled one of these motors. I completely forgot. Here in the next couple of days to the weekend, I'm going to get the motor put on an engine stand and start pulling the motor apart, bringing you guys along with me, and trying to get this process started. You guys are going to see some of the parts that I have gotten for it. I've got I've got pretty much an entire rebuild kit. I've got really good pistons, really good rods. We'll have to see if the bearings will work and kind of go from there and kind of show you guys how to tell which bearings go where, or which bearings to order for your crank. So like I said before, please subscribe, please show this channel some support, show it some love. If you made it this far, thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave us a comment, like the video, share the video. But that is it for this video here. We will see you guys in the next video where we tear the motor down. The hangers are this thing is kind of welded together, so we're probably going to do a new exhaust. I'll probably end up selling this for pretty cheap or just giving it away. I'm going to delete, I don't know what those are called, those little bars sitting right there are called, but that whole system's getting deleted as well. We also got the center console out, or the center console plastic pieces out, all the rubber that goes to that. That I had to completely rip out because it was completely stuck. I've got to see if it's broke or not, but we will give it a try. But that is the inside. We got to clean that dash. We're not replacing the leather on the dash. We are going to replace the leather on top of that, but we're going to keep moving along on getting this motor and transmission out. We're about to get the heat shield out and then the drive shaft.
Oh my god.
So one or two of the bolts broke off, or one bolt looks like it broke off. We're still working, trying to get this thing off. I've got my little one down here. He's losing bolts, but he's small enough to get under there. Don't know how we're going to get the drive shaft off, but broke another one. Please don't smack my...
Sorry, it fell. I've got too hard to reach. Ow, something.
So you've got that bolt, I don't know if you can see it, but that bolt right there, that bolt that was there, it broke off the second he turned on it. And then you got a couple more bolts to this heat shield sitting here. Like I said, that's how you get to the drive shaft. But getting the drive shaft shouldn't be a problem.
Oh god, I hope this thing don't fall on me.
Alright guys, I got the drive shaft out. I am going to be replacing this. I don't know if this one's going to go back in and then replace it later, or if I'm going to try to do it before or by the time the thing is built. Those bolts were on there, and it's really hard to get them out. You've got to use a 14mm wrench, and I had to basically jack the car up, position it how I want, and then I crawl under there with my leg and actually push them loose enough to get them out. But you got to jack the car up, spin it, loosen the bolt, jack the car up, spin it, loosen the bolt. But we did get it out. Probably going to be working on getting the transmission mount out first, or next, sorry, and then we'll start so we have to get the transmission mount and undo the engine mounts, and then we should be ready to pull the engine. All right, so we got the wiring harness completely pulled back. The one that goes to the air conditioner, I'm trying to find it. This one, I could not get it out, so I just cut it. But we got everything pulled away. The transmission mount is completely disconnected. The transmission now at this point is just dangling. Engine mounts are completely disconnected. I can't even get the camera in there to show you. But now I'm going to try to actually pull it out. I'm going to try to pull it out by the headers, because I don't have any of the top stuff up there. But let's give it a whirl. All right, let's start lifting it and make sure you can pull back on it and watch that headlight. Okay. Something's going. You sure that those?
Yeah, we're not loose.
So the whole car's going up, isn't it?
Yep.
What is not undone?
And of course the car's so low that I can't see shit. Did you undo that bolt from the motor mount? Come on over here. Did you undo that one from over here?
Yeah. So we are still caught on something. And the transmission is completely out of it. All right.
If you watch.
Yeah, it's wanting to move.
Yeah, well, go on. You'll take the weight off the car, and there it is. See, the engine moves. So it's broke free. The problem is coming with what I was trying to do. Just the mounts themselves, I was leaving them out.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted me to pull this one loose, well that bolt is still through there. That bolt won't allow it to move because that bolt is all the way through. Dealing with this one right here.
Well, so the bolt is actually, or the
bolt's still through the frame.
yeah. Well, no, it's moving. It's coming.
moving. It's loose, but the bolt itself is stuck in this hole. So when you pull, it raises a little bit, but then the engine is hitting the body, and it's not raising enough to get that bolt out of the hole.
And see, I've pulled the engine and transmission combined every time I've done it. I've never done it detached. And you didn't see anything else connecting the transmission to it?
No. The training is cut loose because, I mean, when I dropped it, when I lowered the jack, it all leaned backwards.
Let's throw the transmission. I wonder.
Yeah, well, I'm a wanderer too. Alright, I do believe, sir, we are off of it.
All right.
My side is completely up.
Let's back the camera up a little bit.
There you go, we're trying to make
Maybe a little.
I'm gonna do a better job with it.
We're still caught on something. There she goes.
Maybe remove that.
Yeah.
Tell them I'm the brains of the operation. Everybody be asking me to come fix their stuff. Well, you didn't have to laugh quite that hard. That was not that funny. Each time I talk about me being smart, everybody seems to laugh. I don't understand.
I'm surprised that bolt didn't break. All right.
Lever, I just sound like an idiot. Walk like an idiot. Talk like an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot.
Ah, fucking shit.
Yeah, well.
I was hooked on the air conditioner line.
Oh. You gotta pull this hose off.
Is there any tension on it?
No, not yet. Take that right there out.
Actually, let's lower it.
Let's lower it just a smidgen.
I think we're good right there.
We're gonna work on your accent now.
That's the funny thing. I don't have an Oklahoma accent.
I don't have an Oklahoma accent. Everybody hear me talk, they think I'm from Southern or South. I dated two different women, thankfully at 2 different times. Both of them about an hour from me, and they both seem to think I'm from the South. Like, you know, I live an hour from you. Yeah, born in Georgia? Nope.
I was born in By God, Oklahoma.
Nope. I was even born in Oklahoma.
Where was you born?
Arkansas.
I fucking knew. I knew there was something fucking wrong with you.
Oh, there's a lot wrong with me. No doubt about it. I was born in Arkansas and raised in Oklahoma. Did live in Colorado for a short time, for about
I did too.
3, 4, or 5 months. I was less than a year old.
I was in Colorado for, actually, keep those back. I was in Colorado for 9 or 10 months, something like that. I could be off.
You're off, all
Business investment that went bad.
right. I gotta say, no, I had plans for the day. Got up, ate breakfast, got ready, started doing stuff.
Let me guess. It did not include pulling a motor out of a tuner car. Huh?
No, it really didn't.
Hell, you would.
I told you. What?
I hurt my finger something.
Oh, you want a Band-Aid?
You want to kiss my boo boo?
No, I ain't doing that.
Oh, come on. What are friends for?
Not that, that's for sure.
Oh.
I like you, but not well enough to do that. I'll laugh at you if that'll help. Actually, I'd laugh at you even if it don't help.
This has me like really super freaking nervous. Fix that fucking problem real quick. You think right there? You think that right there's enough?
I always seems funny you get these city folk, they try to make fun of us country folk.
Where's the? Never mind.
Where the beef? I don't know where the beef is.
It's at Arby's.
That was a Wendy's still.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is.
Where's the beef? a little old woman from the 80s, in her 80s, I think, and it was Wendy's.
Wendy's used to be like really good. They're not that great anymore.
We have the meat. It's not beef. We have the meat.
I'm pouring out transmission fluid.
Well, duh, you didn't drain it.
Am I caught? Yeah, I'm caught on the firewall.
Let's pull this thing back. You got enough room. You got about 8-10 inches there. You can pull this thing back and it'll break the release from the firewall. Then you can.
But the oil pan is going to be the.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We pull it back and then we finish raising it up.
There it goes. My buddy, old pal.
Yes, sir.
It's the shifter is okay.
Are we just wedged between concrete and firewall? Is there any tilted up too much?
No, the transmission's not. Catching. But I think the gear shifter is.
Yeah, they kind of hung up there. That'd be why we're turning sideways here. You notice, as we pulled it, it kind of cockeyed this way. It's because it's got too much tension on whatever that is.
Alright, let's try to lower it.
Just go slow.
Yeah.
Let's get this down there a little bit. Oh, dude, my hook is bent to shit.
See? Alright. I know when I talk, everybody thinks you might not be the smartest. You try to sound like me, and everybody goes, well, maybe there's a special school for him.
Fuck you.
Where's that plane go? Try to talk like me, make fun of me. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. What? I just told you.
I just told you. What? That's all I gotta say.
Where's my socket wrench at? You know?
The ratchet?
Yeah. Actually, I think I know what this is. I think this is the slave cylinder to the clutch. I completely forgot about that.
See, just tell them from Arkansas don't mean you gotta go talking about banjos.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I believe that is the slave cylinder. Yeah, that's the slave cylinder.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
All right. I think we're all disconnected. I don't think there's anything else in our way. I have a job for you. Here you go. To tilt that. Transmission. All right, here comes the fun part. Please have enough room.
So you know, I ain't done a daggone thing over here. Got nothing to put letters in.
All right.
But you're good.
I'm gonna need it here in a second to get that knob out of there. All right, here she goes.
Oh. Find a place. No, that's slipping.
Oh, be easy, 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 easy. That's brake lines. Pull back for me. No, like the whole thing. Okay, keep pulling. Like, part of me wants to just pull this bitch off. All right, I don't have the jack stand at all. So just you're just pulling the jack stand at this point. Come on, go high enough. Come on.
Oh, you're good there. Just grab the trailing lift.
what?
Back to training.
All right, you ready? You want to lower it? Actually, hold on a second. Actually, come here. Take the camera. Nope, take.
No,
You got it.
I'll do that.
The engine is now officially out. I didn't think the jack stand would get high enough, but it is out. Now we got to get the transmission disconnected and see if we can get it hooked up to the engine stand.
We will see you guys in the next video where we tear the motor down.